Hey PJs, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my special slime collection, which kind of sounds weird, but basically it's the slimes that I've kept that I usually don't play with. So you'll see some of them I don't play with because they're super underactivated, or I just want to kind of preserve them a little bit. But these are different from my favorite slimes because these in particular I kept because I really liked the theme or the scent or the texture or just something like that. As I go through the slimes, I'll explain why I have them. I've always been bad at words, so it's really hard for me to accurately describe to you why I'm doing this type of video, but I hope you enjoy it anyways. The first slime is Melted Sweet Tart Sorbet from the Seal Slime Emporium. This one I kept for multiple reasons, one of them being it is definitely one of the best jelly slimes I have ever gotten, ever. It is super satisfying, very nice to play with. It's thick but not too thick. It doesn't have any tackiness to it even after you inflate it, which I hate dealing with tackiness, so I love that it doesn't really have that. And I love this scent. It's kind of mutated since I got it, but it smells really comforting to me. Some of these slimes we will be going through quickly for obvious reasons, or I will explain it. This next one is Strawberry Shortcake from Retro Slime Company. I kept it because I love the container, like how tiny it is. It's a tiny, cute little slime. This next one is Sakura Raindrop Cake from Blushing BB Slimes. I'm not going to play with this one because it is completely underactivated, it is totally melted. And the white stuff on top, I believe that it's instant snow, but just in case it's mold, which is kind of gross. I really don't think it is. But just in case it is, I just didn't want to mess with it. I think it's just the instant snow that was in the slime. But I kept that one for the looks, the name, the scent. It was really good. Everything about it I love, and I really need a new one. This slime is Moonstone from Scented Slime by Amy. I've had this one probably one of the longest out of all these slimes that I'm showing you guys, and this one is another one that's for multiple reasons. I've always adored white slimes. I love the Moonstone that's actually in this. It's really cute, and my favorite part was the scent. Another one that's hard to describe, but to me it smells like a really comforting shampoo. So this one isn't even a slime. This is a putty called Fairy Dust, and it's from Dope Putty or Dope Slimes, whichever one you want to refer to them as. But I kept this one because it is just so fun. I don't know if putties really kind of get bad as regular slimes do. You know, they kind of just go bad after a while. This one has kept the exact same texture since I got it. It's really tough to play with at first. I even ended up smacking my my container onto the ground. Because it's just kind of stiff at first, but once you get it moving and stuff, it's got a bunch of crackles to it. It has a really sweet scent to it, and I like the overall look as well. Back to another slime. This is Twilight Jelly from Water Glass Slimes. It's kind of like the first slime that I showed you. I kept this one because it is one of the best jelly slimes I have. Probably my best one, honestly. I really love the texture. It's on the thinner side type of jelly, but still has its thickness to it, and I love the color combo. It starts off as blue, but as you stretch it and stuff, it kind of has a purple hue to it, which is awesome. Also, it is scented like Twilight Woods, which is one of my favorite scents ever, and I think it smells amazing. If you've watched my slime ranking list, you probably could have guessed that this one would be on here, but this is Cereal from Green Apple Slimes, which sadly they don't sell anymore, but it is one of my most prized slimes. I love this one so much. The more you play with it, the more the little beads break down, and I feel like the more it looks like cereal milk, and I just love it. It smells amazing, kind of like Captain Crunch, but it has a sweeter, almost almondy smell to it. Almond, yeah, that's a word, and I love this scent so much. I think everything about this one looks amazing. I love the texture, and it's so fun to play with, and I try to preserve this one as much as possible because I just love it so much. Next is Dozen of Donuts from Slime City Bee. This one is another one that I tried to preserve as much as possible. It actually has a pretty similar scent to the last one, but more on the almond side and not as much like Captain Crunch-ish, whatever. But this one is another one of those ones that I kept mostly for the aesthetics, I'm not gonna lie, because I love the way it looks, like all the colorful little add-ins, especially the little tiny beads and stuff. They make me so happy. Most of the slime has kind of deteriorated, so it's really just beads now, but I still really enjoy it. This one I didn't want to put my hands into because last time I did, it turned my hands red, but this is Lava Block from Peachy Babies. I kept this one because it's a Minecraft themed slime and I love Minecraft. Also, it's so vibrant, it looks so pretty. This one is Laundry Day from Smash Creations. I kept this one for multiple reasons as well. One of them is just how gorgeous the blue color is. It reminds me of the bright blue sky, which reminds me of when my mom used to do laundry outside when we were kids and it was summer and it was hot and it was gross, but I liked the smell of the laundry outside. And it does smell like fresh laundry, which I love. And I didn't take it out of the container. I apologize. It's just, it fits this like in the container so perfectly. I didn't want to ruin it. This one is Eba from Pocha Slimes. It's another one that I didn't take out of the container because it is a sand puff, and basically they can get moldy very quickly if you don't treat them correctly, which this one still hasn't molded, but it has such a unique texture to it. Never felt anything like it. It looks like volcanic ash and smells like burning ash, and it just is so complete. And you guys know how much I love slimes when they like all come together. Then we have Stitch Butter from Slime Shady Shop. This one, another one I kept for multiple reasons, but the main one was because of the theme. I did grow up on Lilo and Stitch, one of the many shows that I watched when I was a kid, and I always enjoyed it. So I love the theme of this one. I love the color and the texture. It's very soft and spreadable, and the scent is scented like Blue Hawaiian, which to me smells like really fruity Play-Doh, which I actually kind of like. This one is Stingray Star Slush from Slime Glitters. I kept this one because of where it came from. It came from the UK, so most of my other slimes are from America. I might even have some from Canada. I honestly can't remember. But this one obviously comes from somewhere completely different, so I thought that was really cool. I don't exactly know what happened to this one. It got like all bouncy and stuff, and I would assume if I tried to play with it, it would kind of break apart. But it is still really pretty. Next, we have the iconic cereal milk from Parakeet Slimes. I kept this one mostly for the fame because of how popular this like specific slime is and like was, I guess, and how many people had it, and like it started a whole trend and everything. So I thought it was really cool to have like the OG or whatever you want to call it. But it is also a good slime in its own right, and it smells amazing just like cereal milk. I also love the off-white color. I think it looks really cool. Then I have another slime that I kept for the theme. This is Pikachu Fizz from Slime Obsidian. I've mentioned it many times before, but I love Pokemon. I grew up on it. I still play it. I used to watch it, don't really watch it anymore, but I still play the games and everything, and it's just been a huge place in my heart, so I'd like to keep it that way. And when I have slimes like this, I try to keep them as long as possible. I also love the Pokeball Fimos. They're really cute, and the slime is scented like lemon pound cake, which I think smells amazing. This is another slime that kind of had its fame for a while. It's Unicorn Bark from Scented Slime by Amy. It was another one that just kind of like popped off for a while, and I feel like a lot of people were talking about it, but I didn't just keep it for that. It is a really good slime as well. I honestly can't remember what texture it was supposed to be. It kind of feels like a cloud cream, but with clay added to it, so I'm not exactly sure. And the scent, which is really funny because the last one was scented like lemon pound cake, and I'm like 99% sure that's what this one is scented like as well, and it is a really good scent. Then I have a slime from my best slime friend, Ohana Slime Company. She sent me this slime almost 2 years ago, which is like gross to think about, but she sent me this because I was getting married, so she sent me like a wedding cake but in slime form, which is one of the cutest, nicest things someone has ever done for me. Like, that is so cute, and I love everything about it. It smells really good and sweet, like wedding cake icing, which is awesome, and I love sweet scents like that. And I love the texture as well. It's very smooth and creamy, has a lot of bubble pops, and has packing peanuts in it too, so it's kind of crunchy. And lastly, this is Christmas Tree from Dope Slimes. This is like a mixture between an icy slime and a microfloam, which is like a sensory like awesomeness for me. I love the way it feels in my hands because the micro beads move around through the icy base, and the icy base itself is kind of like slightly wet, which I actually really like, and I don't know, I just like really like squishing it, and it's so satisfying. Also, it smells like a Christmas tree, and I always love that scent. And with that, that is the end of this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, comment down below if you remember me reviewing any of these slimes, if any of them surprised you that I still have them, and which one is your favorite. And of course, let me know if you have any special slimes that you kept for whatever reason, and if you want to, you are more than welcome to share that reason, even if it's just something as simple as you like the scent. I completely understand. Now I am signing off, and I will see you guys in the next one.